computer on the side.
Look at all our people tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes,
I was
indeed.
actually just on Donnell Stitchery. While I was prepping, I was listening to her, and so I think she was gonna send her people over. I don't know if she's finished yet
Oh,
or not,
nice.
but
That's nice.
she's doing a sew along, which is really cool. And I was really impressed that she was able to sew and talk um while she was doing her life. She had it all going on and all at the same time. Y'all, I can't even sew and talk.
I forgot. I need to get my paper at my clipboard to take notes.
You do need to take notes.
Yes.
So we got some people I hadn't seen in a while. Let's see, Tammy, the Siberian Wind. Is it Renee? Chris? Regina? Who else we got? Miss Judy? If I miss anybody, y'all let me know. Let me know.
So what was Donnell doing?
It was a sew along. And honestly, because I was lurking, as we call it, in the background. I think it was some hearts on a quilt. I do recall that she had a book and she's going to be doing sew-alongs from a specific book throughout the year. And so today it was if somebody who's online can tell me what it was working on, which pattern I know it had hearts in it. So yeah. And so I am so excited to hear Jennifer had a big week in her shop this week, and she and I have not talked about it. And so I want to hear all about Heart's Desire is the name of the pattern she was working on. So I want to hear, Jennifer, all about what happened in the shop this week.
Well, yes, it was a lot of fun. So we have a high school here in town, and there aren't many students. So the home economics teacher approached me last week about bringing her students over to look at the shop and to see if she asked if we had a material to share fabric. I said, "Oh yes, we have plenty." So so I called Amber, and I was going over to Amber's for the over the weekend to get boxes of fabric to share with the girls.
Because I have so much fabric.
Because I thought like the classes would be like when we were in high school. You know, we had lots of students in high school. Today, there are only like 70 students. 70 students
in the whole school.
The whole high school, yes.
So let's give some background. The town that you live in has the whole town is about 1,200 people.
Probably 1,100.
Okay, so around about a little over 1,000 people. The high school, which goes from what, 6th, 7th grade all the way through high school, so has a total of 70 students altogether.
Now, I'm not sure if they count 6th and 7th grade or 8th. You know, that might be junior high. So it might just be 9th through 12th. So when I called her, I emailed her and asked how many students there would be. She said, well, there are 5 in the sophomore class, but 3 might be 6, so there may be only 2 students. Oh, dear.
Come and get fabric. So their goal is to get fabric, right? Or just to tour the shop?
Both. And so 4 came, 4 out of 5, and they were so pleasant. The young girls were so pleasant. And they, so I showed them around the shop, and I told them if they hated home ec, just stick with it. I hated it. I didn't like sewing at all. I was an honor student, and I couldn't get better than a C in the class. And so there was I know there's one little girl there that she hated it too. I said, just stick to it, you know, it'll get better. And so now that's all I want to do is sew. But anyway, so they looked around, and they were kind of shy about the fabric. I had a table full, and there was only one girl that really, she was encouraging them, look, this is cute. This would be good put together. And then she herself picked out all the vintage material, which was very interesting. They're going to make aprons. So,
and also
So it was a lot of fun.
about the your shop. So I think there's am I echoing again?
Every now and
I
then.
don't know why I'm doing that. Let me know if I'm echoing. I'll redo my audio. Um, so Jennifer's shop, it's again this really small town. It used to be a storefront. How many what's the square footage of in there?
I don't know, but it's maybe 2,000 square feet. Do you think?
I'm redoing my audio. Am I still echoing?
I don't
Echo,
hear.
echo.
So
I don't know.
yes, you're echoing again.
I know. I'm trying to sit.
Stop, stop. It's on my side. Oh dear. What do I do? Oh dear. Okay, I'm hanging up.
No, okay, you can you hear me? Can you hear me? You really can't hear me? I feel like you're messing with me. You can barely hear me. All right.
Say something.
I don't know why this happens occasionally. Now
Say it again.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me or am I still low?
I can hear you.
Okay. In the chat, somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. A loose connection. What?
I,
I am a little loose sometimes. I don't know why my sometimes I kind of go in and out.
kind of like life, up and down, in and out.
So I'm gonna assume that I'm good now. If you can't hear me, y'all gonna have to let me know because I feel like it's good. I'm getting all green lights like I'm going. So um so Jennifer's shop used to be a storefront. It's about what 2,000 square feet. I mean it's a store. Um that was a bookstore at one point. It was like a thrift store. And so she's got in there, we have like a little shop area in the front where we store all the things that we sell. So every time I make something, I send it to Jennifer and we just hang it in there until we have a show, and then we bring everything to the show from the shop. So if you walk in, you might think it's a shop where you can go and shop things. She has lots of fabric displayed. Um our fabric quilts are displayed. A huge cutting table, some sewing tables, a long arm machine in the back. That's what, a 12-foot, and then also a 10-foot domestic machine on a frame. So it's a very nice setup. She's definitely I'm jealous. I wish I had one here. But she and I are about 45 minutes away from each other. So
But but I never advertise, and we don't have a sign up or anything. So a lot of people, even though it's a very small town, a lot of people don't know about it. So the economics teacher that brought her students over posted on Facebook, um, thanked me and showed a picture of us, me with the girls and all. And people were like, we didn't even know you were there. So that was the most awesome thing. All the things that we do, you know, and it took this little class with an awesome teacher to draw attention to it.
Yeah, the other thing that happens is that people will say things like, "Oh, y'all are so cute with your little shop." Very like condescending and kind of, "Oh, y'all are so sweet." And then they see us at these shows, like the festivals, or they see
Yeah,
us selling things, we get some
yeah.
legitimacy and they're like, "Oh, well, we didn't realize y'all were like, like it's a real thing." Yeah,
But that's just the nature
that's
of a
always
small
funny.
town, though. That's just the nature of things here. It's pretty funny. But I enjoyed the
Yeah.
visit, so hopefully they'll come back. And they want me to go. And they thought you were going to be there. I said, oh, she's got to work, poor girl. And
Yeah.
but they would like we could do classes on a Saturday for them, or
That would be fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Grace, we have a sign on the inside, but a cheeky quilter sign on the inside, but it's not like a storefront sign. Um
because
because it's not really a business,
there's a huge
and it,
sign outside for the business that was there before, Patty's Book Nook, and
yeah.
so in a coffee shop, and so they come in and think it's a bookstore.
Or
I
they're
do need
looking for the thrift store that it
right.
was once upon a time.
So we do need to address that shortly.
Yes. And so I would like to point out to everyone that I am making progress
Oh,
on Angel and Lucas's quilt. I have
oh,
all of the blocks sewed into rows, and look how pretty it looks.
I love the colors. Nice. Was that a kit, or did you pick all the
No,
colors?
the colors are all from a bundle, a fat quarter bundle. And so I knew that Angel would love all of these colors, so I purchased I want to say it's a Moda line, I'm not sure, but I did get it at the local quilt shop. Um, and I don't, we do not make queen size quilts very often. And y'all, I think that's why it's taken me forever to make it. It just like keeps going and going and going. And, like there's 7 rows of 6 blocks, and these blocks are not small. And so it's like I keep sewing and I keep sewing and I keep sewing, and so
Yeah, but that's so.
hopefully I will have it finished by the end of the week. Because I have 2 more rows left to put the sashing on, and then sew it together, and then quilt it, and hopefully I can mail it next week.
Of all the
Because my
complicated things
goal,
that you do, and then this seems difficult for you. That seems
it's just
strange.
taking forever. I do small things that take a few weeks, and I get excited and can move on to the next thing. This one is just like going on and on and on and on. I've been working on it since October.
Hmm.
I'm not used to that.
No.
Time to move on. I got my t-shirt quilt that I was supposed to finish for Kennedy in January is behind this one, so I'm so far behind. Yes, I love the colors. Are I just They turned out and it's perfect for this quilt. And the name of the pattern is Solstice Lights. Great, easy, easy, easy pattern. If it were a twin size or a lap quilt, it would have been done a month ago. It's just there's so many blocks.
Is
So raise your hand if you were with us last week. We had
well,
a bit of a discussion of panels. It is a quilt that never ends, Grace. Absolutely. Um, and I'm gonna be cursing when I start putting the rows together and it gets big and heavy. And then I might have to give it to Jennifer to do the binding. In fact, Jennifer is gonna do the binding. I've just decided.
For angels.
Yes.
Is she
Yes.
waiting
Okay.
on it?
I told her that she would have it before the first snow in Kansas,
Oh
which
goodness,
happened in like December.
you're too late to be early.
Yes. So last week, I don't even remember what our topic was, but at some point we got to talking about panel quilts.
We digressed.
We totally digressed to panels. And so after we hung up, we finished it all out. And I guess the next day or so, I texted Jen and I was like, oh my God, we have to do next week. We have to talk about panels because I am not a fan.
Never has
I'm
been.
on the Jennifer is a thumbs up panel person.
Well, and I've only learned to quilt recently, so that seemed easy to me when I started. And Amber was very snobby about it and would, really just look down at me about that. And I'm like, but look how pretty.
I was snobby about it. But y'all, I
Yes.
have seen the light.
Oh,
I
really?
went to Pinterest. I
Uh-huh.
went
When
on
did
to
this happen?
Pinterest
When did
and the
that
Google
happen?
machine last week.
Oh, get out.
And I started looking,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna show y'all some of the all the panels I own,
Oh,
and I'm gonna show y'all why they're not finished because I don't know what to do with them because it's panels. Um, and I have been inspired by some of these absolutely beautiful panel quilts.
well,
I'm not
do
gonna lie.
tell. Oh, I just can't believe it. I rarely hear this.
I
You're gonna
know.
you'll have to borrow some of these books. There, some of them are really the patterns are really pretty and very creative for you creative people who don't have to copy everything.
Yes, and so Grace, right? That's what most people do. Is you add some borders and you have a throw quilt. So easy. And on like when you Google it and you look at other places, it's like, oh, it's a super easy baby quilt. You just add some borders. This chick can't do simple. I have to complicate all the things. Um, so I realized that a lot of these panel quilts have pieced borders. They're offset, and I found a list of a really good website. And so as I started looking at them, I mean, like really, they're beautiful quilts with piecing, pieced borders, and the way that they do, different things with them. They really are lovely. And so with that,
We begin.
we begin. So the website that I stumbled upon, PhoebeMoon.com. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this website, but I want to give full credit because I'm about to go through a list that this website has. So Villa Rosa has some panel patterns.
I love that those designs, all of them. They have cool patterns.
Hmm. Oh, the Villa Rosa,
Yeah.
pinwheels with coordinating fabric. Um, the other thing, so let's start at the top. Do y'all want to see our? What do you want to do first?
Well, I wanted to say that um, we talked about how simplistically people last week said they didn't like the big animal things, and I guess that's what a lot of people think of. And I have a lot of those here, the duck ones in the water, or ducks flying, the alligator in the swamp. Those, they sell like hotcakes. You can't keep them, when you do them. Especially, what's that design? The window in the attic window thing with
Attic
the
windows, yeah.
yeah. So that's what a lot of people think of the panels. So, but there's a lot more
Sheila
to.
and Sheila and I both were on the same page. I was like, I don't want a wolf howling at a moon or a moose howling at the moon in the mountainside with the snow and
Or a
um,
moose.
Yeah. And so even those turned out pretty. So coordinating fabric, a lot of panels now, when you buy the panel, they come with the borders and the coordinating fabrics. And so that has a lot to do with it too. I think they've come a long way. I think with the way that we can print fabric now, the um the digital printing on fabric, we can do all sorts of really cool things that I think, back in the day that, when they were using the feed sacks, they didn't have. So
Well, let me just say though, I didn't have time to do the history thing because I like to do the little history thing. I'm sure y'all will all be happy about that. But I did see that in panels have been around since the 1800s, like 1810. And
really,
yes, and so it was easy to use like a chance piece of material. I think it started in England, and then the American quilters started in the 30s, 1830s. So it's been around a while. Um, and that's all I have on that because I didn't have time to look further. But there's a history to it. So I was surprised at that. It's not a new thing.
I'm just wondering if the people are picking up on this trend of you looking up the history. And
Like,
that's not by design, that's just because she loves it.
oh, Zaza likes it.
She does.
She likes everything.
So I think what we should do is talk about the fabrics first, and then we'll
Okay.
talk about like designs that we can do. And so tell me about
Oh,
this.
look, I have put the only thing that was organized in my shop, and I've been trying to clean out since January, since the beginning of the year. I had all the panels together, I think because I thought, well, maybe I should do them, but I have not. So this one, it's not, I don't,
Hey Jack.
it's not a panel really, but you could cut it up and use it. It's somewhat like a
I think
panel,
it
I
is
guess.
it is a panel. So, and this is one of the
Oh, well,
designs,
maybe.
like the smaller panels.
Oh, okay,
Um,
maybe so.
yeah, it's very much considered a panel, but even though it has smaller pictures, and when we get into like the design aspects of it, like this is one of the things that you can do. Um, you can be very creative, cut all those three pieces and mix them up into a quilt, all sorts of ways. And then the coordinating fabric on the side. See, I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it up though instead of putting it all
Yeah,
together. And I don't know that that material on the side went with it, but I think it goes together, don't you?
it's a butterfly theme.
Yeah,
I would think so. I
yeah.
love that, the bright colors on that one.
And I love the history
Okay.
of of Singer sewing machine. That's a very good history too. We'll have to talk about that one day.
Yes.
Okay, I digress.
Okay, so this is how big is this? These
I can.
panels?
Most of them are 22 by something, but this one doesn't look. I don't think
No,
it's
they're
a
little.
panel.
It's just
Okay.
printed on the fabric. So, but you can cut each one of those squares out and mix
Yeah.
it up in a quilt. You wouldn't quilt it exactly like it is, but you could cut it up and do different things with it.
So this is a
Um,
question for our friends. So I don't think this would be considered a panel. Would you?
it is. I believe it is.
Okay. So what I want to do with this for my friend Stephen, I want to, you have made several of these where people cut like one of these and put them in the center of a top, a quilt top. They
Yes.
applicate
So I
onto
was I was gonna say
the
there's a lady that I quilt for, that I long arm for, that she's in a prayer group, and she does a quilt. She makes a quilt and then appliques um something very similar to this in the middle of the quilt, and then I just quilt over it, as as part of the quilt, and she gives them to people in her prayer groups.
Yes, I'm going to have to get a picture of one of them because that's what I want to do with this one.
Yeah.
Or I could use it like in some of the pattern books I saw that they'll have a block here and then a block there, and then they'll put, piece blocks together between all of these.
Yeah.
You'll have to help me on that.
Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely panel. So to me,
Oh,
I think of, oh look,
oh, that's a good idea, Grace. I love that. The attic's window with Madonna and baby. Yes. I think Stephen would like that.
it's just pre-printed pictures on fabric is a panel. So it doesn't, the size doesn't necessarily mean it's a panel or not a panel.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the next one, this is my personal favorite. I love this one.
So what
In
would you
fact,
do? What would you do with this one? What are you seeing? What's your
I am
vision?
seeing I am seeing these cut into um as they are, but separated-ish with different blocks, pieced blocks around them with similar colors.
I might could give you that for your birthday.
I would accept that for my birthday.
Okay. It's beautiful, isn't it? The
I
colors are bright.
love Yes, I love, and then the Louisiana iris is, I guess, native to Louisiana, and this reminds me of, what we do. I bet this one would sell really well too. Love the irises. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so this is another one. Oh, that's in the book though, huh?
Yeah, that's in a book, one of these books.
Okay.
I have three
So
of
we'll
them.
get to the books. We'll get
Okay.
to the books after. But I do want to show some of the panels that I own. So those are panels that Jennifer owns, right?
Except that
And
last
this
one.
one, right. So I bought this one at the Quilt Guild for like $1, I think. And I did not know what to do with it, and I've been inspired. I love it.
Oh, wow. I would have bought that if I'd have seen it first. For $1?
It wasn't much. It wasn't more than $1, $3 at the most, because I don't spend money like that. But look,
Oh, that's beautiful.
so I'm gonna. At first, when I bought it, I was thinking I was gonna make like a tote bag or something. But now I've been inspired to make like a throw or something with it.
Yeah. Hey, Zaza.
Imagine this with black and white all around it.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Zaza needs to know what brand your scissors are, those big black ones.
My black scissors, the ones behind me, those are all old ones.
No, no,
Those aren't black.
the ones you've shown.
Oh, the Guggenheim. Is that upside down?
Very good.
I I really like these scissors. I have a bunch of pair. Um, yes. I dropped one pair and they're off, so they don't cut well. But other than that, they've done really well for me. And they are always on sale. Hey, Deb is here. Deb, it's been forever. Okay, so this one is upside down. A panel of 6 or 4 literary panels.
Where'd you get that one?
I don't know. Either at the Quilt Guild meeting, which I would have purchased it probably to make a bag out of. I don't know why I own so many panels for somebody who doesn't like panels.
Mhm.
Okay, I know exactly where I got this one. Jen, you'll remember.
Yes, I do.
Here's a hint. It was not in Paris.
It was at that shop that those guys own in
Yes.
Las Vegas.
This one was from So Yeah Quilting.
I really wanted that
Again,
panel.
on sale. Well, do you want it for your birthday?
No, I want something better
Jennifer
than
and I
that.
Jennifer and I have birthdays a few days apart. We can swap panels. Okay, I just have two left. No, I'm lying. I have three left.
Oh, I like that one too.
I think I'm gonna put this one in a quilt to sell. This will be a good it would sell at market, like just a throw. And I could practice my quilting. Another one that I bought just to practice my free motion quilting. Another,
That's cute.
yeah, it is really cute. So practice free motion.
I know I've seen, in fact, probably half of those panels that I have, I bought at the guild at the meeting, also at a meeting, and they were like $1,
Now,
$2. I was
okay,
scooping them
so the
out.
yeah, so we got a story about the So Yeah guys. I don't know. I watched them when they first came out. Um, and it was fun at first, and then I kind of didn't like I quit watching them, but then we went to Vegas, and so we had to go to their store. And let me tell you, if you're ever in Vegas, you got to go to the store just to look at it. I have never seen so much fabric all in one place. Like that is the largest fabric store I have ever been in. I mean, it was. Would you agree, Mom? It was
Yeah,
huge.
yes. And just so many different types of fabric and, you know, books and
Just
all kinds of things, different things.
Just their holiday section, like their Christmas section was the size of a small quilt store, and then like Halloween and Easter and every holiday was huge. And then they had a room the size of a small living room. Like it had, I mean, it was a good room, a big room. Was their clearance section, and the prices were so good. Yeah, Lynette, like they were really good prices in that clearance area. So I was impressed with their shop. They did walk through whilst we were there, and they tried very hard to not make eye contact with any person in the store.
They
They
were like
walked through
rushing. Oh, they were rushing through so we couldn't grab
and
them
they
or
were like,
anything.
yeah, and like I wasn't gonna go talk to them. I mean, um, but they were scared that somebody might try to talk to them. It was kind of awkward. Um, I
Okay, these
absolutely Judy, I buy Marshalls. I would love to go to
it's
their
on our
Arkansas
bucket
store.
list. It's on our bucket list. Our cousin Annette has been there. In fact, that's how we
Oh,
got started buying from them because she would buy
yeah.
from
I
them.
heard it's amazing. And then
And
Hancock of Paducah, oh my God, I
it's
would
on
love
our
to go.
list. Yes, yes.
On the list. Okay, and so Jennifer made a quilt, Wrap the World quilt. You donated a quilt, and they sent this.
Yeah, I didn't send one this year. I need to do that.
So I'm actually going to gift this to a friend of mine who during Mardi Gras was at the ball. This was her character. She was in the ball this year, and we get characters. If you're in the ball, you get assigned a character, and she was Rosie the Riveter. So I'm gonna make her a throw with this one
Who's that?
and gift that to her.
Who's it for?
Um, Adam and no, I'm not gonna. Oh my God,
Craig, Amber, and
no! Hold on, give me a minute. I'm talking about her like she's my friend. I can't even remember her name. Um, Jana,
okay.
and then this one, and Jennifer and I each got one of these.
Mine's red, just red and black. It's beautiful. I found it the other day and kept thinking I need to do something with that.
Okay, and also Orchid Owl Quilt in Vegas. Great, great, great lady who owns that store. Very talented. long armor. Like she won second place at Paducah one year. She had a big old ribbon. Like didn't want to make eye contact because we're not worthy. We're not worthy. All right, it's time to convince Sheila.
Oh, okay. I'm not
So I
sure.
gotta tell you so those I'm just showing y'all the panels I have. But the thing that convinced me is going on Pinterest and doing an image search in Google with panel quilts and options for quilts. And I'm telling you the borders is what make it. Okay.
Look how cute. Isn't that
Oh.
awesome?
Now what book is that? Show the cover of the book.
Learn
Learn
to
to quilt
quilt
with
with
panels.
panels. This is a very nice one. Um, I like, I'm gonna have to show this one. I don't know. I thought I had sent you this picture. I made one like this, I copied it actually, and it came out really well. It's kind of an Asian type thing. You see how I know you would like this all split different.
Yeah.
And the panel was much like that one. I mean, I really just copied it. I made it almost as close
Yeah.
as I could to it. And that's from the same book.
So on this website, the phoebemoon.com, using quilt panels. So she has a list. I'm just telling y'all, I didn't come up with this on my own. I just did a little bit of looking. Um Makes me think she might be British because she says they can make clever quilts. Just the use of the word clever. Zaza, is that very British? Um, Lots of suggestions and ideas on the website. One, okay, so it says you can center the panel and just put borders around it. Easy enough, right? Center with borders. Easy, quick, bam, bam, bam. The next is centering the panel using elaborate borders with fabric, wide borders, blocks fitting the theme. So there's one that like it was a mountain scene, whatever it was, had mountains in it, and then they had different triangle peak patterns in the border where they had one border at the top and the same at the bottom. That was really cool. The one you just showed, one of the ones you showed that I absolutely love, and they did this, I've seen a lot of these where they off center the panel. The name of the website, and look, I'll put it, I wonder if it'll connect. phoebemoon.com. And then you just do a search for panels and it should come up. Right. Like doing a bear and then you have the bear paw blocks around it. But I love the ones that are off center. So you'd put like the panel up in the corner or down here or wherever you want, and then do the borders offset. Those look really nice. So here's the one you were talking about, smaller blocks. So like this quilt, the caterpillar, the butterfly, and the leaf are all smaller blocks. So you could frame them and put borders around them and do all sorts of things with those smaller blocks, in whatever kind of quilt. And even like how we do with t-shirt quilts, you would use each,
Offset
like let's
them.
say
Yeah.
even for these, yeah,
Right.
you would be creative with the blocks in that way. Now, I am not a huge fan of the attic windows. I know. It looks really cool. Like I like the way it looks. I don't want to really make one and I don't really want to own one.
They sell though. I mean, people love them.
Oh, I'm sure. Um, like it just does is not aesthetically pleasing to me.
I know.
I appreciate the artistry.
Okay, I'm going to show you this book, Clever Quilts, and it uses little pictures in all kind of different ways. It's called Clever Quilts.
Very clever.
And they're clever, and it's
Hey,
kind of
Kelly.
it uses the
That's
pictures.
what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah, the
thought so.
little
That's
panels, and then
yeah,
I love that.
and it's got pinwheels and the blocks around for the borders. I thought you would like it. I thought I sent you this picture.
You
Did it not?
did, you did.
It did not make the cut.
Oh, there's another one. Um, nope, there it is.
Yeah,
So this is an example of the framing smaller blocks and incorporating different blocks, pieced
yeah.
blocks.
So this whole book is about that technique, like much like that. This one uses little bitty pictures in the middle of. I guess that's
Oh,
a
that's
log.
a cool quilt.
Yeah, I thought you might like that too.
And those are log cabins
It looks like it, yeah, with just the same little picture in the middle for
in
the
the
for
middle.
the, for the center.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You could even do like huge log cabins, like using like some of those bigger prints and log cabining around it.
One more. This one's cute from the same book.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you'll have to borrow the book.
Yes, for sure. Um, and so the one that you showed back is another one that's small blocks of different sizes. So different blocks, different sizes mixed in with pieced blocks. Now one that I do like is the drop shadows. I don't
What's
have
that?
a picture of one. Um, do you have that book, Grace? So the drop shadows, shadow frame. So you have the square, and then you kind of have a darker one underneath on the side and the bottom, so it looks like it's kind of standing out and it has a shadow. Look it up. Put it in your little list. Help me out. Am I explaining it right for those of you who know what that is? I meant to grab a picture of it.
Okay, Grace wants mystery quilts. A lot of
Yes.
mine, a lot of mine are mystery quilts.
Never know what you're gonna get. Um, so fracture the quilt. And I'm gonna do a horrible job. Um, so let's say I take my picture, you have the picture, and you slice it and separate it just slightly. And then sew it all back together. I really needed more pictures for today's session.
Well, we have more. I'm looking at this book.
Well, it takes in order for me to yeah, y'all got to get on the Google and the Pinterest. Oh, and so when you go to the phoebemoon.com website, she gives examples of all of these. So I'm running through them like 20 different ways you can use them. Each one of them, if you go underneath it in on the she calls it a tutorial, but it's really like a just a listing. But she'll like underneath it, she gives pictures and examples of everything I'm talking about.
So 20 different ways to use panels.
Yes,
Wow.
21 different ways. Like I'm on number 8 now. So a blooming panel, she calls it, a pattern that builds out from the center. So that one kind of is like the borders, but maybe using borders that kind of spread. So let's say the one closest to it might have like a rectangle that's 8 by 2.5 by 8, and then out it'll go 2.5 by 10, and so it draws out or draws in, so it grows from that centerpiece with borders around it.
Like a sunburst.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and I think the fractured ones look better when it was like a scene. It was very like clear when you're looking at it, you could see what it was. Yeah. Well, I don't have them up. Let me see if I can okay, so I'm looking at that website, and then I'll share it and we can go through it. Phoebe Moon.
I like these vintage pictures. I guess you can buy those, like old sewing machines and everything vintage.
Yeah, I really like this website. A blog, that's what it is. Oh, so full of um I thought I clicked on the right one. She's got all kind of cool stuff on her website. I say her. Um okay, here we go. I am going to share my screen now. Oh wait.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly's here.
Hey. Oh, perfect. Okay. So what were we so see how she goes through each one. Can y'all see it okay? Because I can't see
It looks good.
okay. Um can you see my mouse like if I point to stuff?
Yep.
Awesome. So these are all like just simple borders. Look at that. A deer. When I think of panels, this deer is what I think about.
You were just uninformed, is all.
Oh, look, there's the bear with the bear paws. Halloween panels, Christmas panels. Okay, y'all, I have to say, I love this boudoir dress
I do too.
panel. It almost looks like it would be pieced. Look at my Paris one. Okay, so these are the off-center ones that I was talking about. Look at this one right here, how cute that is.
Yeah.
And so this in the middle, this is a panel, and then all these borders just around it off-center.
I like the one on the end, the flowers.
Yeah, that's so
That's
pretty.
nice. It is.
Okay, I can't see people's
Hey, Tosh.
comments, so if there's anything.
Okay, I'll be watching.
Okay. See, look at this one with the off center with the beautiful stars on the side, and this one with all these different blocks. Doesn't that look lovely?
Yep.
Sheila, you know you love this.
She's a hard sell.
Yeah, that's okay.
Look, that cubby holes is very pretty too.
Right? Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and look at this Quilt of Valor pattern. That is a quilt. Oh, I have Quilt of Valor panels too. I don't know where they are, but those are to give away to people. But that one looks really cool.
How about the one on the end too? That's pretty.
Yeah, see, those are smaller panels.
Mm-hmm.
Framing smaller blocks. This one, I like this one. The Another Valor Eagle flag. There's your attic windows.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's cool, but I have no interest in having one or making one. I
Well,
do like this one.
that's a simple pattern though. There are some that are more that are prettier, that are more intricate, like the one down there.
Like, I like at the top and the bottom how it looks like it's a bay window.
Right, that's cool.
Yeah. This is just another one. Chop it up, use it as a block. Here's my drop shadow frame ones.
Oh yes, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Look how this one, each one of the pictures on the inside has a shadow, and then the bigger picture also has a shadow.
Clever.
This one's cool. They have like 2 or 3 different layers behind each one. I like that. And you can see how they adjust the depth of the shadow. Like this is a much, it's further, it's bigger. The depth is bigger than here.
Clever.
Yeah. So this is the blooming that I was talking about. I was trying to describe this right here, how it kind of starts in the middle and goes out from it.
Oh yeah. Bouquet for Nana. That's cute.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. And then small blocks of different sizes where they're all just kind of mixed in to the blocks. See, you could do what was the one that I liked? The irises and something like the horse sense one, the different pieces. See, I like this where it's not one big panel, it's just smaller ones. And like when I look at it, I see the flying geese.
She did a lot of
And look
work
at this.
on this presentation,
No, this is all this website.
gathering all
Yeah,
this.
she did. Yeah. I love, look at this desert night sunset. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
That does not look like a panel quilt to me.
And I've seen the one on the end. I've seen the patterns, that pattern with portraits, pictures of people
Oh yeah.
done that way. And I
And
like,
see, this is the fracture um one that I really like these.
yeah,
I love this one, the
yeah,
majestic mountain quilt.
yeah.
The other thing that's really cool is how they're not just straight across, they're different lengths. And like look at this one right here, reflections, and how they're all, these are squares in the middle and then these are different sizes where it kind of frames it out. Really cool. Do you like those, Jen?
I do. I've seen. I've had this one pattern saved to make it, but it uses flowers. Um, and I've been wanting to make it for years.
Zaza Donna Jordan has a quilt pattern for everything. May she rest in peace.
Yes.
And so again, this one just kind of looks like you would do a t-shirt quilt, this around the small blocks with sashing. But
Like
like those are panels.
like I would do a t-shirt quilt. Not
Yeah,
not you.
with borders, with sashing. Okay, so check this one out right here. That does not even look like a panel, but look how cool that is. They chopped it up into blocks on the diagonal. Isn't that cool?
Clever. Yeah.
Y'all gotta let me know if y'all thinking it's cool. Or Sheila, where you feeling? Where you feeling?
Eh, not our thing.
So horizontal panels with thin borders on both sides. So I really like this majestic moose pattern. See, look, are you with me?
Say it ain't so.
It's pieced from a panel. Yes. So I think these are the ones like this that kind of sold me. Where yeah, there's a picture in the middle, but it still has the pieced traditional quilting feel. I mean, look at those cardinals with the flying geese and the blocks. Um, so I want you to look past the meese, the mooses. I wonder if I can make that bigger. Hold on. Oh, I can't. But like this majestic moose pattern, look at the stripes at the top with all the different pieces and these corners. Like that's pretty cool. Oh, the majestic moose does exist. The only thing we can't see is the moonlight, but I guarantee it's back there somewhere. Um, this one's really cool too. Cut the panel. Like so if you were to, I guess, cut and applique it around a different design, like this one in the middle is really cool. A lot of negative space. I like that.
That is pretty.
You know, the Christmas scene and a snow globe. That's cool. How you say that word, number 18? Like a
I was
what?
waiting. I don't know.
A tri patch?
Could
I
be.
love the dress, the fashionista.
I've seen that one before. I love it too.
Yeah. So again, so many things you can do with panels. In my
Uh,
brain, this is what I did not want.
I guess you could say they're very
Not to be picking
versatile.
on people if y'all like the wolves, if that's your thing. But yeah, you know, but I mean, think it's a panel with a border around it, and it looks like the border is pieced. Triptych. I don't know what that means. So this one she did using small blocks as an alternate block or an N9 patch. So like she took this piece right here and then made it into this, which is I thought was really cool. So she cut one side into a block and then made, you know, these two blocks with it. Strolling geese.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Clever.
I love this Seuss to celebrate Seuss.
Oh yeah.
And then again, use it clothing and bags, which is what I wanted to do.
But a
What
whole
is
new world.
triptych? Triptych. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Somebody Google it.
I'm trying.
So I can be convinced
Okay, I have a
that
definition.
panels are not all bad.
I never thought I'd hear that. Okay, it means a picture or relief carving on three panels, typically hinged together side by side, used as an altarpiece. So they've,
Thank you. And look, Chris knew what it was. A triptych is 3 pictures. I never heard that. Once again, we have been educated.
again, every week.
So Jennifer did not want to do these live streams. She did not want to be on YouTube because she felt like she had to be the expert on everything.
Well, no, I thought that that's what people like to do, that you had to have some expertise or some extreme knowledge. but that's
which a
not
lot
so.
of people do. There are those
Right,
people,
right, right.
but there's also room for us.
For us, yeah, who are learning. I learn so much every week. I really do, and get great ideas
I
that I
know
write down.
a lot
Yeah.
of them. We have to keep track of them,
Uh huh.
but I'm so behind on all the other things that I do. I really need to retire. That's it. Just what it comes down to. I just have to sew all the time to be able to do all the things that I want to do.
I liked that little video you sent me on like people keep
Partner.
bothering you. Yeah.
Oh, look at Zaza. I think she likes you.
I think I like her.
Um, so it was. I'm glad we talked about panels last week because I have learned. I have been enlightened on the possibilities.
Look out.
And and that's why I have all these panels. I've been hanging on to these. I mean, how that Vegas trip, that was like what, 4 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago? Just hanging on to them. Not quite sure what to do.
Now you have so many ideas, you won't know what to do with them.
I'll have ideas, I just probably won't do it.
Mm. Well, oh, I have an update on my quilt. I'm almost done with it, halfway quilted, and my machine broke. Well, it's
Oh,
not broken.
say
It's
that
just
again?
my machine is not working, and I have a quilt on the frame half done.
Your machine isn't working?
Right?
On the heart quilt? What
Yes.
happened?
I think it needs servicing, and I pushed the envelope. I said it last week. I need to get my machine serviced, but I thought one more quilt.
Oh, that's horrible.
Well, you know what though? Luckily, that other machine, I have one exactly like it, so I'm just going to switch them out.
Oh, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
you don't have to take it off the frame. You don't have to take the
No,
quilt off the frame.
no, thank God. Although you've told me that you do that, you've done it.
Oh, yeah. I've
Oh
had to
God,
do that on a couple of them.
I've never had to do that.
It's not it's I mean, you put it back and wind it up. It's the same.
Oh, what a tragedy.
Yeah.
But it'll cost
But
$200 to service it, even if it's nothing wrong with it. So the
just
machine's
for him
only,
to look at it.
yeah, the machine's only, it costs $600 for the machine.
And 200 to service it?
So I'm just not going to get a new one. I'm just not going to get it serviced.
Yeah, just go buy a new one.
Yeah,
How much could you get a long arm to put on that frame?
I could. That's a thought right there. There you go.
Look, Kelly's got a bunch of panels.
We could have a panel day, sewing
Yes, we
panels.
should.
Yeah,
We should. That's a good topic for the guild too.
that's what I was thinking, like a sew day.
Mhm. Speaking of the guild, I was supposed to present my how to make a bead quilt, and we had a threat of a snow, and so they canceled it because it got below 30 degrees. And so I'm going to be presenting in March instead,
Oh,
at the
good,
end of March. Yeah.
good, good, good.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Well, and I tell you, the reason I own a long arm is because Jennifer's, actually ours that we bought together, we never could get it working. And I would drive 45 minutes to her shop to quilt something, and it would take me all day, and it had so many problems. I got so frustrated that I came home one day and I kicked my husband out of his TV room and I bought a long arm and I put it in the room formerly known as his TV room. And then I had to buy him a recliner of his choice to make up for it.
I'm still not sure that that's an even trade.
It's a very nice recliner.
Okay.
But
But
he offered, so we've only been in this house a few years, and as soon as he walked into that room, he's like, "Oh, you could put a sewing machine in here. This could be your sewing room." And I was like, "No, because you got to walk through that room to go to the patio. The garage comes through there. I don't want all those people in my sewing room, you know." Um, but then, oh, that's a great question.
I think so. I was thinking, well, is there a difference? But there is, I think.
So a guild in general is for artists to get together and learn and to I mean, I guess a group could do the same thing, but generally speaking, guilds or groups of artists, and there's learning and teaching and
Educational things, yeah.
educational things. I think of as a quilt group as generally just people who get together and quilt at the same time in the same room.
There's a group that I want to attend in Scott at the KOA.
Yes.
Like
And they
someone
get
was
together and they sew every week. Yes.
every week, yeah. And so they're just a group of women,
I
and
think
they,
it's every Wednesday.
yeah, I've been wanting to drop in and see them. Is
Yes.
Dana in that group? I think Dana from our guild is in it.
I don't know. She does the quilting group for 4-H. Is it 4-H or yes.
The quilt
Oh,
police
the quilt
are
police are everywhere.
they're at the guild.
Yes.
We have very talented quilters in our guild. I mean, it's tough competition. And there I was with my poor little t-shirt quilt last last month with all those beautiful quilts. And they're like, "Oh, look, it's a t-shirt quilt."
Oh.
But they
But
really we have good, beautiful quilters. I mean, quilters that do beautiful work.
but we also have a lot of new quilters. People who
Yes.
join because they want to learn. Yeah.
And we are intimidated sometimes.
Not so much anymore.
Well, you're not, but I am.
There's no reason for you to be.
I guess.
Jennifer, you're a good quilter.
Thank you.
Own it. You've grown so much over the last few years. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're selling your art. Look at you.
But you know what? Mine, I do sell a little bit because I go for the mass with the what is the masses like. Amber, not so much. She doesn't cater
I
to the
make things
masses.
No, I make things that I want to make. I have an idea and I make a thing. And if it sells, great. If it doesn't, we'll keep putting it up until it sells. Jennifer says, okay, people want LSU quilts. I'm making LSU quilts so I can sell them.
Yeah. So yeah, we're very different in our approach.
Yeah.
Maybe Zaza sometimes. Sometimes.
Wait, what did Zaza say?
She thinks it's all good.
Oh, I definitely have my own drum.
Always has.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about next week? I have to plan
Nothing
ahead.
wrong with the LSU quilt. We can't keep LSU quilts. When we make them, they sell. And then people here in our town, there's another university. It's the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. It's much smaller, but LSU's like the flagship university in the state. And so we make LSU stuff and it sells, and people don't care how much it costs. They want it, they buy it, it's gone. UL stuff, people complain that we don't have it, but then when we make it, nobody buys it. And they complain about the cost of it and they don't want to spend the money. And so we just don't make it because, I mean, it takes just as long to make it, but people don't want to buy it. I'm like, so we just quit making it. We make
I
smaller,
have
cheap stuff,
I have one
and it
on the
sells.
wall that's been there for years, and it's beautiful and it's big and it's a good price. It's on sale. It's just not selling. And even people from the UL town from Lafayette, they'll buy LSU, or even our little town will buy
Oh yeah,
LSU over UL,
oh
even though
yeah,
everyone went to UL.
yeah. I mean, it's the major university, so
Yeah.
we'll think about something fun and exciting for next week. Or did we come up with an idea yet? And I forgot already.
No, I don't think we've talked about it, but looking for those panel books, I ran across all kind of books that are good topics. So I'll send you a list.
Yes. Oh, I bought a book today on portrait quilts. How to make a portrait, because someone has requested that I make a quilt of a wedding couple. And apparently they think I am way more talented than I think I am. So what I have
I think
agreed,
she doesn't believe me when I told her, and this is my neighbor at my shop, and I told her that, I don't think she doesn't think she can do this. And she was like, what?
I mean, it's a couple, a lady in a wedding dress and her husband standing there leaning up against like a what do you call it, like a pergola or something, with the sunset in the background.
At the beach.
And I was like, I can't do that in fabric. And she said, "Oh, you can do it. Just do it. You got it." So I'm all nervous. So that's going to be a long term. That's going to take me a while to do.
Oh, so you are
But
thinking about it. I was going to tell her you couldn't do it. Oh, look at that.
yes, there is the pixelate. I don't know if that's what she would want though. That we could give her that option. I can do that on probably could I can do that on Adobe. So I need to play around with it. I do like the idea of making a portrait quilt, because what I do is similar to that, but this would just be a little bit more intricate and I would have to take my time and it would just take a lot longer just because of the learning curve. And so I hadn't even thought about pixelating it, but yeah, that's a possibility. I
Because
guess it depends on how big she wants it.
you've
Hmm?
done I think like your the right quilt, because she loves that
Yeah.
one, and I think it's something like that. Oh, she said maybe like that size, but longer because the picture's
Yeah.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, she probably doesn't care about the price.
and she has other projects. She wants you to do one of her camps. So I was hoping that you would agree to do it.
Yeah. I definitely want to do the camp. No, the night group doesn't have police. You're right, Kelly. All the quilt police are there in the morning group. Because so my bead tree is kind of like a confetti quilt. Um and so I know some of those ladies do amazing confetti quilts, but they put the tulle over it. I've seen a couple of them and I don't do that. I use a different kind of technique. So we'll see what kind of questions I get. It'll be fun. Cause I don't back down. I'm kind of sassy.
So I wrote down the Leo Ransom for portrait quilts. He does
Okay.
tutorials.
Yeah. And I've been looking online and I actually took a class. Um but I couldn't get the program that she recommended to work in order to get the pattern. And so I just really need to go back and work on it again. Yes, that's right.
I'm not, I'll just go with it. I don't mind just doing simple things. I don't, Amber's always trying to get me to enlarge my territory quilt wise and do something a little different, and I'm like, no, it's straining my brain. I'll just keep
And I
doing
can
what I
appreciate that.
have.
I can appreciate that because my friend Adam does that to me. I'll I'll say things like, I'm going to make you a quilt for your wedding, Adam. And then he sends me a pattern, and that's way beyond what I think I can do. And I was like, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna make the quilt for you that I want to make for you. And he was like, no, but this is the one we want, and these are the colors that we want, and so just make this one. And I did. Like I found the pattern, and it wasn't that hard. And so another time he wanted a cape, and I was making children's capes, and he was like, just make me one, but make it like a coat and make all these fancy things on it. And I told him no, and then I made it and learned how to do the pockets and all the things. So, yes, it's scary, but we do them and we learn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All good.
I
It's
don't
all
like the
right.
challenge always. Sometimes I want to do what I want to do, but
Well,
yeah.
I was thinking about you this week because I saw the little video where you're doing those strips, and I'm thinking, what's she doing?
Me?
Yeah, you were doing strips, and you were just sewing away on those strips, little strips of material.
Oh, that's the quilt, the Angel and Lucas's
Oh, I
quilt.
thought it looked like you were doing little bitty 1 inch or 2 inch strips.
I was putting the borders on,
Oh, okay. I was thinking, boy, you haven't done that in a
sashing.
long time.
And yeah, it's the sashing. It's these blocks with these, and so you have to put the
Oh,
blocks
oh,
on the
oh, oh,
end.
oh. Well, glad we clarified that.
Yes. And it's actually I'm having fun piecing because I don't piece very often anymore, and it's been fun.
Good.
But then I'm ready to go back to my stuff.
Yeah.
But I do have to make that t-shirt quilt for Kennedy.
Well, it's just like those little prayer quilts. When I start doing those, I can't stop. I'll stay up till, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning doing them.
Oh, I made a bag. Hold on. Y'all know I was doing scrappy stuff. So when I was on with Sean this weekend, Saturday morning, and I was making squares out of my scraps. And I just kept making them and making them and making them. And then I decided that I needed to make a bag instead of a quilt. And so
Oh, look how cute.
it's like a tote. Well, let's see. It's a tote bag, but then it was like, oh, it's way too tall. So then I made it so that it flaps over and it has a little button
That's cute.
with the strap.
Oh, I love it.
Talk about your prayer quilts, Jen.
Yeah. Oh, well, I wish I had one nearby, but I don't. They're just little bitty squares of little scraps that you put together, and I put a little
Like
cross
5 inch
on them.
squares usually.
Yeah, and then they're called pocket prayer quilts, and they have a little prayer to go with them. Usually, people give them to elderly or people that are sick, or just anyone. Keep it in your pocket and say a little prayer during the day. We sell
Yeah,
them at the festival.
it's a quilted square, a 5 inch quilted square with a cross sewn on, and with a poem that goes with it. And then we sell them for $5, and people usually buy 3 or 4 at a time to give as gifts. Like I think I'm gonna start making them and bring them to work for the NICU mamas.
Oh, see, give me a challenge there. I can do that
Yeah, do that if you want to make some.
because
I'll
I have
bring them and put them at the nurse's station.
so many scraps. But maybe you could order me the little prayer, unless
Yeah, I
you've
can do that.
you've seen that I print them, but it's not real professional. It's just little pieces of paper.
We can do that. Look at us going long tonight.
Oh, we are winded, huh?
It's been lovely.
Lovely again
Yes.
on Hump Day.
Yes, happy hump day, everybody. And so for those of you who are still watching the replay at this point, and for those of you who have been there with us all night tonight, much love, y'all. Much love. Oh,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So, Christopher, we used to put the crosses on the inside of them. Um, and but so I started putting them on the inside and the outside, and most people would buy the ones with the crosses on the outside. And so I just quit putting them on the inside. I like the idea of a big wooden cross though. On the like not big, but like one that's bigger because you can hold it. The other thing I did was I made like big like long thin prayer quilts that you can just hold in your hand. Those are easier for older people, people with arthritis to hold. They don't have to hold them as tight.
I like those.
Yeah.
I need to work on them.
Yeah.
Work on that.
Judy, who you love?
I think she loves Zaza.
Yeah. Oh, did Zaza say she loved her? I'm like, I missed something.
Oh, it's Sheila. She loves
Oh,
Sheila.
Kelly. Um,
We're having a
oh,
little.
us, no, but us, because I was like, we love y'all for sticking with us. And she loves us too.
All good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my brain does not always work. It's going to take the whole village to get me through a day. All right, y'all. Well, it has been fun tonight. And we're going to have to come up with a good theme for next week, too. A good discussion. We'll give Jennifer some history to look up. And I
Yes.
have to go order king cakes for my kids well, I was going to buy one for each of them, but Kelsey is in Connecticut and her mom just went to visit her. She's my stepdaughter and brought her two of them. So she said she didn't want one, but I need to send a king cake to Angel, who is in Kansas.
I
And then
ordered a
Cameron lives here, so I don't need to buy her one.
I ordered a boudin king cake today. I know some people don't like it, but I do.
Yeah. We
Oh,
will
and
never fight over boudin king cake.
okay, one more thing. Where's Penny tonight?
Ah, hmm.
You haven't even
She has
mentioned her.
discovered she has discovered the couch.
Oh,
She jumps up on the couch and let me go see if I can grab her. She's letting us hold her more.
oh, good. So Mardi Gras season is winding down. We only have a week and a half, I think, or 2 weeks. Oh, hi, Penny.
Look, this is Miss Penny. Tell the people hi, Miss Penny.
She's so
She does
cute.
not like to be held.
I love her colors.
She was like, "That's it. I'm out of here." Yes, she's bonding. She follows us around, but we just can't pick her up.
Well, that's
Well,
progress.
I picked her up right now, but it didn't last long. So, all
Progress.
right, y'all.
Good
Yes,
night.
it was fun. It was fun. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you next week when we will be talking about something.
Who knows?
Yes, yes. She is very tiny, Zaza, 6 pounds. All right, y'all.
Bonsoir.
Peace out. See you
Bonsoir.
next week.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.